today. This is your math instruction. Hi, good morning. This is your math instruction. And this is for Friday. The joke of the day. Where does a boat go when he gets sick? You know? To the dock. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Let's go on with our math. We have two math lessons to do today, 131 and 132. You will find most of it to be a lot of review. So 131 talks about 10 and 11 as divisors. You've done 10 and 11 with your other numbers as you've done your multiplication and division tables. So these should be a piece of cake for you, which means once you get these learned, we have learned all the multiplication division tables. Woo-hoo for the third grade. So at the very top, there's pictures of gumballs and something else over here. I think it's candy. Yes. So it talks about you've got 3 machines. So we'll put those down here. And I draw it so badly, you know that. That hasn't changed. You have 30 gumballs. And you have 10 gumballs in each machine. Gumballs per machine. And you have 3 machines. So you can write that lots of different ways, but each of these has 10, 10, and 10. So since we're working with division today, the different ways we could write this is 30 gumballs divided by 10 in each machine would give you 3 machines. Another way to do that would be 30 gumballs divided by 3 machines would give you 10 gumballs. Okay? So you can use 30 and divide it either by 10, which would give you 3, or take your 30 and divide it by 3, which gives you 10. Either way, 10 is in both of those problems, okay? I think you know how to figure that out. The next one is pieces of candy. We have 11 pieces on each plate, and we have 9 plates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And each one of these has 11, 11, 11, 11, and 11, 11, 11, 11 pieces of candy. That would be just enough for the class and me. Sounds like, yeah, we each want a plate of candy, right? So we can write that different ways. 99 pieces of candy divided by 11 pieces per plate would give you 9 plates. Or you could say 99 pieces of candy divided by 9 plates would give you 11 pieces per plate. Both of these have 11 in them. You've done 9 times 11 before. That's 99. Don't know that you've done 11 times 9, but you know that's 99. So anyway, we're going to talk about those. So we're going to start out with number 1, because my leg went down. 0 divided by 10 equals 0. Then B is 10 divided by 10 equals 1. You know where this is going, don't you? Then you have 20, then you have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Then we go to, and through K. Okay, it's 100 divided by 10 gives you 10. So now L is 110 divided by 10. That's 11. M is 120 divided by 10 equals your division table for 10. But then on N and you don't go to the IXL and practice. Okay? Now, number 2, you're going to find the fractional parts. So we've done this for a couple of days now. So for 2A is 1/10 of 120. So to do this, we know we take our number 120 divided by 10. And that equals, in fact, you can look up a number give you a hint you shouldn't have known. But then we do have by 10. Don't know that you can see this. See, 10. The tree connects, so hang on. Okay, here we go. Now, the other questions are about 11. You should be able to testing. Let me plug it physically in. I think that helps it sometimes. Let me find my cord. That's what I will do. Here we go. Let's see if that doesn't help. Oh, good. Yay. Okay, so we're back at it on 131, and we are number 3. We're going to write the quotients. That means, again, you are dividing, and this one is divided by 11. So divide by 11 on these, just like you did number 1 with the divided by 10. On number 3, you're going to divide by 11. Okay. Number 4, find the fractional part. Okay, once again, we're going to have mixed numbers when we divide. So 1/5 of 63 would be 63 divided by 5. Now they want you to write your remainder as a fraction. So can you divide 6 by 5? Yes, you can. 5 times 1, Daddy multiplied. Mama's going to, he divided. Mama's going to multiply. 1 times 5 is 5. Sister's going to subtract. That's 1. Brother's going to bring that 3 down. 5 times what comes closest to 13 without going under? Oh, over. That going over. So that would be 5 times 2. So Daddy divided. 13 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 5, Mommy's multiplying, is 10. Sister's going to subtract. That's 3. So you have a remainder of 3, but they want you to write it as a mixed number. Your remainder 3 over your divisor, which is 5. So that's 12 3/5. And you will do for A, B, and C that same way. Then on 5, we have a story problem. Nick's family visited the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. They bought 2 adult tickets for $24 each and 3 child tickets for $16 each. How much did they spend on tickets? It's a 3-step problem. 2 of the steps are finding out, number 1, how much the adults spent altogether. Number 2, how much did they spend for child tickets altogether? And then your third part, how much did they spend altogether? You have to add the 2 together. So see what you come up with. And then 6, follow the signs. You've got addition, subtraction, multiplication, and a divide division problem, and they want you to write the remainder as a fraction. Number 7, we did this the last 2 days. Round to the nearest dollar. If your cents is 49 or below, what do? You go to the lower number. If it's 50 cents or above, you go to the upper number. So there you go. Your brain booster. Solve the equation. I love these brain boosters, don't you? All right. 7 times 6 plus 5 minus parentheses 12 divided by 4 plus 10 times 10. Let me check and make sure I wrote that correctly. 7 times, in parentheses, 6 plus 5, minus, parentheses, 12 divided by 4, plus, parentheses, 10 times 10. So what do we do first? We solve what's in our parentheses first, don't we? Move over here so you can see the whole thing. So that's 7 times, how much is 6 plus 5? 11 minus, how much is 12 divided by 4? 4 plus, how much is 10 times 10? That's 100. So now, you're going to work that out. 7 times 11, 77, minus 4, plus 100, 70, how much? 77 minus 4 is what? 3. Seven, 77 minus 4, that can't be right. 7 times 11 minus, that's wrong in the book. So that's 77 minus 4 plus 100. 77 minus 4 is 73 plus 100 equals 173. In the book, they say 174. They are so wrong. Unless you guys can prove that they are right and I'm wrong. So you better check that over. Am I right? Let me know. Okay, we're going to move on to lesson 132. Let me go ahead and mark this as incorrect. Oh, it is correct. Sorry. You know what I did? I did something way wrong. I said that 77 minus, well, wait a minute. Oh, I see. They've got it as minus 3, but 12 divided by, no. You need to quit trying to do more than one thing at once. I'll change this later. Okay, so let's go on to 132. Now, this one, number 1 is draw a triangle around the whole numbers, a trapezoid around the fractions, and a right angle around the mixed numbers. Woo! Do you remember all those? If you don't, maybe you need to go to the IXL and work on the geometric shapes. They have a section just on that. So, y'all know what a triangle is, right? So all of the whole numbers, draw a triangle around them, okay? Now, a trapezoid, whoa. Well, a trapezoid can be anything with an uneven side somewhere in it. So trapezoid, and I hope you know that a right angle is made by intersecting lines. So there's a right angle. You don't have to put the arrows on it. Just do the right angle. Again, you know I don't draw well. Okay. So that's you know that inside and out, don't you? Number 3, draw lines to match its Roman numerals to Arabic numerals, which is what we use. So all you got to do is just keep on keeping on. You know this stuff. Solve the story problem, and it's only one step. Braden is reading a book about Neil Armstrong. He was a famous astronaut. The book has 270 pages. If he reads 9 pages each day, how long will it take him to finish the book? So you figure out how to set up that problem. I know you know how. I know you do. Number 5, write the quotients, and they're dividing by 10 and 9 and 11. So 9, 10, and 11, they're dividing by. You know those. So go ahead and do them. Number 6, divide and write the remainder as a fraction. So if you are not comfortable with dividing yet, you need to work on that on IXL.com. And a lot of you are, which is so awesome. So divide and write the remainder as a fraction. Number 7, follow the signs and check your work for C and D. Now, C and D, okay, we haven't done that in a while. So let's go over that. I know at 3, the last time it had been a while since we did that. So this is 7C, okay? And we're adding 629 plus 574 plus 788. So now we're just simply going to add, right? 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 8 is 21. So 2 plus 2, 4 plus 7, 11 plus 8, 19. 6 plus 1, 7 plus 5, 12 plus 7, 19. Don't forget your comma. But now we have to check it. 1,991. Let's see if that's correct. So that little 1 is supposed to be right there because I'm going to check it up this way. 8 plus 4, 12, plus 9, 21. There's our 2. So 8 plus 7, 15, plus 2, 17, plus 2, 19. So 9, there's our 1 we carried. 7 plus 5, 12, plus 6, 18, plus 1, 19. And do these two match? They do. So you checked it. That is correct. Now, D, 4,123 minus 2,657. So why don't you shut me off right now and you try to do that and then turn me back on when you've done your problem. Let's see if we compare. Okay, shut it off. All right, you can turn me on now. All right, can you take 7 away from 3? Nope, so you got to borrow. 2 goes to 1. 13 minus 7 is 6. Can you take 5 away from 1? No. So we're going to make this a 0. 11 minus 5 is 6. Again, can you take 6 from 0? No. We're going to borrow again. 10 minus 6, 4. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to add, remember how we used to mark that off? And we're going to add these two together, this one, and see if it comes up to that. So 6 plus 7, 13. Can you see me? Let me put it up here. 13. 6 plus 5, 11, plus 1, 12. 6 plus 4, 10, plus 1, 11. 1 plus 2, 3, plus 1, 4. 4,123. They are the same. You just checked it. Good job. Now, write the temperatures. They're both in Fahrenheit. So you need to write down what those are. If you're confused, in the back, it shows you more about Fahrenheit and Celsius. All right. When writing we're on the brain booster now. When writing Roman numerals, you cannot put I or V in front of L, C, D, or M. Why not? Well, because they're too big at numbers, and you can't just put an I in front of them to make, 99. You can't do that. So I want you now to write 99 in Roman numerals. So you can't just put an I in front of a C. That doesn't work. So to make 90, we can put an X in front of a C. So that would make 90, and then you figure out how to write 9. I know you know how to. Homework. Write the 10 division table on a separate piece of paper. And you know that goes 0 divided by 10 equals 0. And it's always divided by 10 all the way down. So this one would be 1, that one would be 2. So 10 divided by 10 would be 1. 20 divided by 10 would be 2. And so on and so forth, all the way down to till you get 12 over here. Okay? All right. Now, number 2 is write the products. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 problems, and I know you can do this. So have fun. Enjoy your math. Oh, yes, and you have 2 speed drills today. Let's see how much time you have on those. You have 3 minutes on the first one and 2 minutes on the second one, or total of 5 minutes. So you decide how you want to do it, and your parents. And see you later. You're going to have a quiz on Monday. You can do this. Okay, bye.